Did they counter the wrong spell? Today, guys, I will show you the deck that went into top 423rd Mythic rank with a build that is honestly pretty different from what we are usually playing, and this video will have it all. We'll have epic matches, absolutely masterful outplays, and also a little bit of a salty aggro rope, so I think it will be fun. Enjoy, have fun. Especially that the next turn is so good. Like, look at this. Look at this. Now we can get the ramp, and we can also erode on the same turn if we have to. If our opponent misses the land drops, because I think they missed one, they're on the play, we'll just wait for them. You know, obviously you can always win when your opponent gets mana screwed because they cannot play the game, so we'll just wait. Here you go. Until you draw the third one. Yep. We have plenty, but our opponent seems to be stuck onto... You know, they play less lands than us. So it's more, you know, kind of reasonable that they are missing the land drops. Bro, I cannot... Okay, I need to kill this guy. You know what? We can actually help our opponent. This gives them the land, so they can play. Listen, it's a win-win, because we don't die, so we can continue playing, and they get the land, so they can continue playing. See, this is a perfect Magic Bro moment. And I can live game. Oh. Our opponent is so cool, man. Man, this is magic. This is magic. After all, we have the Gathering, right? Not only magic. Let's go for this. We could go Emeritus, but it will be a little bit mean. Our opponent probably cannot answer it. Okay, they got a land from the top two. Nice. Okay, so now we can actually play the game. Very cool. And we will go with Kicker. What do we want? Sometimes those decks play Graveyard. Or they get lost for Annex. If they play this, there is good chance there is Annex too. And with the Trove, and I think this might be my new Cornucopia. Guys, this might be the new Cornucopia. Oh, I love this card. Or let's go for Field and keep the other thing. We just go Emeritus for now, because now we can get the recall. And I mean, that's pretty powerful. You know, those classic standard ancestral recalls. Man, this card looks weird. Like, this just hurts your eye in a way. We cannot really go around it, but we can draw our cool cards. We don't live game, but at this point the pressure is gone, so we're kinda okay with it. Hamlet might be important. We don't have to lose it. Emeritus is a nice card, especially that they didn't pay the word. But what we really need to do right now is to go stock up and get a counter spell, because we cannot... Whoa. Bro, I saw this first and I grabbed it, and then I looked right. And there was Land of Happiness for me waiting. Alright, way better. We can get this. To be fair, lands are... sorry, live game doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't matter. We'll just get rid of some of the cards. 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. We'll get rid of instant removal, which will definitely not bite us in the future. I mean, those cores cannot be activated to become a creature, right? Oh, here you go. Here you go. I think this will be get lost target. Let's keep our counter spells for later. Very nice. And I guess now we can live game, why not? If we are not doing anything. Man, we were at like 12. It also helps with shocklands. Like, you can just paint them, you know, with no issues. And now we can go... There is a chance we'll want to use Demolition Field, but I would just want to have all the perfect mana, you know? And we're waiting with the Hamlet until a threat emerges. Are you afraid that See, I actually would not think about it. This is a little bit scary, because look at this mana. It's Golgari with 5 colors. I see, you know? I think we don't have mana for more, right? It's 5. Let's counter. And we need to cycle some cards. I like lands. This is, yeah, they won't win because we already are in counter spells phase. Oh, they are using the graveyard from... Oh, this is a full-blown graveyard deck. Okay, so this is Reanimator. They didn't put God. Oh, we are not cracking it. Which is unfortunate because of course we'll get punched. By the way, if you think they won't play the 4th land, look, just watch it. Not a single problem. I will counter it because I can. It's not the best play, but I will just do it. And here's the land. See? Not even a freaking problem. And we are here with a full control, just not being able to play the game. I know I could consult the star charts, but then I have no value for the rest of the game. Bro, like this, okay, this is getting a little bit silly. Like, how am I supposed to win if I cannot play basically all of my cards? Like, lands, come on, like, there is a limit. Like, we are close to 1/5 of the deck. So you're drawing like you have around 10 lands, which is insanely, statistically unprobable. Sound like a freaking true nerd. Well, statistically, it's not allowed. Our opponent has 6 mana to our 2, and this is not even a real ramp deck. This is so bad. I think I have to do it because I won't be able to play the game, but I still won't be able to play the game. I think whatever we do, we are absolutely done. There is like so little that we can do at this point. So I think we need... The only way out from this crazy madness is that we can counter their 1 or 2 reanimation spells. I really think we should counter it, man. We can try to kill it. Give them the land and potentially kill... But what if they hit zombie? Well, they have nothing in the graveyard, I guess. Because I have only 1 single counter spell. I need to win the game with it, you know? Okay, this is, I guess, acceptable. If you think why they are not having creatures in the graveyard, because they think that we'll crack the lantern then. But we know the archetype, so we are kinda sure what to do here. And they have a lot of mana, but let's not give them more. Still, we need to survive until 4 lands, then we play this with kicker, and that will solve a bit of a problem. I mean, alright. Well, maybe we can actually be able to play the game when we are playing the game. That's my hope for this match. Empty hand, basically, with like 2 lands and 1 Erode, and they make crazy stuff, you know? Another Carnosaur. We can counter or Lantern. Lantern will give us time to play Consult. This is a legit play. Thank you, Lantern, for your service. You were the absolute best. 0 mana counterspell when you really need it. And now they need to repopulate the graveyard, which means that it will take them a moment before they can, you know, do the shenanigans. Now we need to keep... Bro, we actually missed again. Are you... What is going on, man? We could go for the Trove, but we don't have 2 mana counterspell. I will still go for it. Emeritus is so much value, though. No, this is our value, this is our... Man, we need land from the top, and we can fix it. Okay. Guys, we are freaking back. Now we are actually getting to this glorious stage of the game when you can start playing. You know? The most exciting part of the match. I hope, I'm not sure, a bit of both. That they don't have the big... So this could be Sans Avatar into potentially like what? Because we have a sweeper. But I think it's... Let's just not give... Whoa, that was way too quick. I mistakenly clicked it. I think we cannot risk it. It's too much too early. We got another lantern. Bro, we actually won this. We cannot counter Synthesizer. Nobody will actually care if we have a counter spell or not. They will just smack Synthesizer, so I'm not bluffing. Against, like in a tournament, you would not play this. and basically hold the mana, looking like a counter spell. And good players would not play Synthesizer, but here it's just, you know, you just roll with it. We will go with Fountain Port. We can get lost. I mean, it has to enter, so we can bait something maybe. And if that's like a Synthesizer, we can actually now counter it. So now it's good. Those Castle Domes will actually be so cool. Okay, this is the moment. We kill it. They get the artifacts, so this is kind of big deal. Like, they can use this to amazing extent, so we might get outvalued by a non-control deck. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Let's gain some life. It won't matter too much, but maybe it will get us one extra turn. They have double castle, so for now I will just play this. And we chill. You can Basing set this, but you have only one in the whole deck, so, you know, sometimes you can, sometimes you can't, so you cannot just assume that it will vanish. No. Let's go like this. We need those extra cards, man. We absolutely need those extra cards. This is one of their big win cons. I will still keep one Demolition Field, right? The draw is not very good. We are still very low on mana. See? And this is why you don't want to, you know, basically tap out so hard, but you also have to, kinda. We also didn't have no more life, so if we didn't draw cards, we would not even have the option of counter spelling. But it's not so bad. We can counter everything else and just try to finish the game, and I think this is what we have to do. This is what 7. So we could get it indestructible. The problem is that they might be playing snares. So even though it's indestructible, it still can be exiled. So we need to be a little bit careful. There are 22, it's way more than 20, but with the counter, it will be still 4 turns. Bro, they actually play the village even. Okay, as I expected. No priority, very important. And now, Captain Marvel needs to bail us out of this freaking pickle. I think we go for it. It's kinda important that they don't have spells, you know, that we cannot counter. It's still not full counter spell, but good enough. Good enough. Let's go for the blue, because blue is the color. We could probably live game. Bro, we are randomly at 28, but it's mostly Captain Marvel, I guess. Yeah. At this point, you cannot Demolition Field. You just need to Basing set. Oh, I think that's a bait. We don't use Graveyard. That's amazing. We need to counter everything that triggers this, because we are winning on the board, and for a while we can force us winning through the board. I didn't use it, yeah? Okay. So basically, those see, this is kind of what I mean, that this deck is really low value for a control. Like, you will get a ton of games where you literally have nothing to, you know, draw cards with. That's my experience so far. So basically you can force temporary winning on board, but not permanent, so that's why we need to keep pushing. We have the counter spell, which is very important, and we have Right's End, and we also have the Mana Stone, which means that once we get the third land, everything will be fine. I really don't want to waste it just to find a land. Oh man, but there is a chance we'll have to... Oh, this is such a good card. We'll have to Right's End it, I guess. I will get the counter immediately because they can play it. I knew, moment I saw this, that this is the first play and they have 2 mana, I was like, yeah, they play this and then they pump it with Badger. I freaking knew it. I freaking knew it, man. It's always this filthy Badger waiting around the corner. Ah, bro. I would love to be able to actually play the game normally, but the Shuffler is like, nope, you ain't. You know, tapping on such a crucial turn to literally be able to play what our opponent got for free is insane. Like, I spent full turn to get this and they got it for free. So this 4th land is absolutely massive. The problem is that there will be a dude. Guys, bear with me. Bear with me. It really is the better play. They will attack with it, right? Come on, like, they will. They will? Or we just kill it. Let's go. I don't think they have protection spells, but this is Celestia. So, I mean, if there is any color that runs protection spells, it's this one. But it depends on the version. I didn't see Surak and, you know... Oh, and Practiced Offense. Cool. Love it. Do I die? Yes, I die because I tapped for a single turn for removal and not a sweeper. Like, do you see this craziness? Man, this is like... Man, this could be my new cornucopia. This could be the card that you will be seeing for the next years. All the time. And it's common, which is very nice. Six shot. So this is not good for us, just so you know. And normally, you go tempo for tempo. Here you actually are so behind. I will go for the Trove, because I think we can afford one turn, and maybe we won't die. I know it's extremely ambitious. Guys, we tapped and they have 3 mana points, which is basically lethal. So, okay. Huh. That was a little bit less than I expected. Man, I need the Fleam emote, because that's what I feel right now. We can have 5 mana, double blue. Let's go for Demolition Field, because I don't know how to name this. This is actually insanely important. And we are not casting the Right's End right now. Every time they attack for 1, we ignore it. They basically waste a turn. And it's always tapped, so we can, you know, do some nice things at the end step. I know I could ambush, but then they probably trade. 1 damage is basically wasted turn for them. And every single turn we are getting more powerful. They had insane setup. I think, honestly, they are just wasting it super hard. And we take 1 month, probably. And I guess we don't have selection really, so let's go for Day of Judgment. Oh, look at this. How's your slick shot going, bro? How's your slick shot going? Oh, this is why I love Cornucopia. Trove. And what was the other card? Man, I actually don't remember. It wasn't the or... Oh, I feel so bad. I forgot the name. I see... I nearly had it for a second. Sure? Sure, buddy. Oh, there's nothing wrong that can go here, right? Oh, it's a double strike. They love this double strike on red creatures. I remember. The one with the day-night cycle. That's what I mean. Bro, I actually... You know what? I'm googling it. This card deserves the recognition. Guys, I got it. It's Celestus. Of course it is. My turn? Oh, thank you. I will take my 2 life. Perfect. How's your slick shot, bro? How is your slick shot? Dirty little slick shots. Want to take our life. And also, this really helps you to activate the power-up on Captain Marvel. I want them to tap, so they cannot kill it in response with some super weird card that nobody ever plays. I think we just go for this. They probably cannot go... Let's check the priority. I think they have a lot, so they might even double burn it with double burst sliding or something, and we'll counter the second one. So this is a little bit risky. To be absolutely honest, I should just wait until they tap out, but I'm pretty sure we can win with this a little bit faster and more consistently. So I will tell you, our opponent had such a good opening with slick shot, plotting when we cannot, counter it or kill it. And then they just wasted it on 0 damage. That's a weird play. And now we will get Rogue, but you know what? I'll give it to our opponent, and we just go with this. Because right now, all we need to do is hit face. Hit face, that's the place. Our opponent does it every single day for probably months, potentially years. So we'll also do it. Is that as, deliberate rope on every single step? Bro, oh, someone I think got salty. It's funny because I can understand being salty. Some of the games in Arena are absolutely infuriating, but not when you just play slick shot on the empty board, not buffing it and losing it randomly for 2 damage total. What the hell, man? So guys, that was indeed a salty rope until the very last moment. And you know what? I don't mind it. I don't mind it one single bit. Because in the end, however long they will rope, they will explode, and we both know it. And here it goes. And you know, guys, this is a classic stereotype. Pretty, honestly, not perfect place into salty rope into scoop, basically. You know what? I'll take it. And that means we can activate Captain Marvel because our opponent has nothing on us. Can we write something? I need to say GG with this. And here it is, guys. The explosion. We all knew that is coming. Yep. Here you go. Well. Being on the play with turn 1, Erode. Into turn 2, no more lies. Into turn 3, 3 steps ahead. We would say that we are 3 steps ahead of our opponent. They play the thing. They do play the thing. I think we go for Demolition Field, which can be a little bit risky. They can use mana at instant speed extremely well. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't want to counter stuff like this, especially the one with Kicker. The fact that they cast it for 2 mana suggests that there is a chance that they are mana screwed, but if you waste counter spells on this, well, you know, it's not amazing. I think we can do it on the next turn. We'll see. What can they play? Okay, Lancel, probably not Tablet. I think this is the counter spell target. But if we kill something, then they can normalize themselves, so it's way more important that we do this. Because we will basically untap one of their lands. And let's go another Demolition Field. We're going on this demo... What the hell, man? Sorry, that was a voice crack, if I've ever seen one. What can we do? So I think we go for this right now. Alright, so we will take probably the island, just to have symmetrical mana. We have 1 plains, now it's time for 1 island. And we chill. So they have an island, but I wonder if that might be the only basic, or maybe they have 3. Hard to say, really. So this will be a lot of counters, and this is not looking great because they have Revelations 3 steps ahead and Normalize, but they also have things like Tablets, which kinda make this way weaker. And now they go for this. Alright, you can stock up. This is one of the reasons I'm still not fully decided if I like this version. First impression is not perfect, to be honest. And they will always have white mana, but let's try to hit it anyway. Because they have too much red. Let's see if they have steel lands. I'm doing it mostly to try to get the lands, but it seems they have them. Which is not... I think they have 1 of each. We get a lot of counter spells, which is really, really good, but the problem is that at some point we'll run out, and they also have the village. And there is a chance they are trying to find it. So if we just chill forever, I think it's not good for us. Of course, shock every mana. Here it is. And with this you can scoop because they can Revelation, and there is nothing you can do about it. We might try to get Captain Marvel and maybe somehow just hit their face 4 times, but I don't know how. I honestly don't know how, man. Go for this. No, now that they have probably uncounterable Revelations. We need the Wincon, man. We absolutely need the Wincon. Wait. Are you a mana ability? That's not a mana ability. Ooh! Ooh, I like what I'm seeing here. So we take the Hamlet. And I think we still need to win somehow. I know, crazy ideas. No, we don't need to win. We just need to get more stuff. We just need to get... Because now we disable their biggest threat. Oh, yes. Oh, it feels glorious. Oh, now you are taking the mana, huh? Scared? Chicken? Oh yes, they are. They will absolutely activate it immediately for this one big revelation, and hopefully that will be the last one. But even one revelation can be good enough, because now they can unload every helix, every no way. Very interesting. So they actually did not do anything here. We can consult. I think for now we are kinda chill. I don't want to tap. Very interesting. I was sure that they will cast Revelation in response. I think they might have Demolition Field and they are playing like super patiently. Now that opens some possibilities. It should be Emeritus into probably another Demolition Field. We could also go... No. This is a land. Good enough. Good enough. We play the land for the next turn, which means we have more options. We get our Wincon. But it will be hard generally. Pyroclasm. Here we go. I'll play it now. I just want to make sure that they don't have it, so if they draw Demolition Field, they cannot Hamlet. I guess I could answer it, but I just don't want to do it. I want to get rid of this as soon as possible. Because I think they are playing in Demolition Fields, like into Demolition Fields. Let's see if they still have lands. Oh, I think that was... Oh, I think they don't have basics anymore, so they had 2 in the deck. Makes sense, makes sense. Helix. I think that's something we need to deal with, you know? This is not their best card. We can always counter later. Hopefully. And I think it's Erode, because lands are actually super important. If you're in control mirror, you always want to play a land. This is one of the biggest cards. We absolutely pay. This is our tablet basically. White, 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 Trove. This is our big attack, guys. This is like we went all in and we are a little bit crazy for it. This is how we play control. Yep, that's one of the reasons. I'm sad. I wanted my Trove, bro. I wanted my Trove. I'll take the mana. It will be blue. I like my blue mana. I could of course copy it, but at this point, you know what? Like, I wanted to live game with it. But at this point, I think we're not giving them the permanents. They probably play 4 of them, so there is good chance that they have like 2 more in the hand. And they will try to burn us, like directly. Still don't have Captain Marvel because we had to go for the other things. Emeritus is too expensive, man. If we play it, they will just tap us out and kill us in response. Counterspell, counterspell. The other choice would be 1 land, which is also a pretty good choice. In the end, whoever has more mana has nice advantage. Split up. Everything that isn't for a control battle. I would love to counter it, but I cannot. We need to stack all of those. There might be one big turn when we will just unload everything. Oh man, how do we win this? Emeritus will not win this matchup. Like, they will kill it one way or the other. And even with Ward, we cannot defend it forever. Like, you know, you cannot waste counter spells on removal because then they cast Revelations and then you don't have counter spells. They also have the same build, guys. If we have 4 3 steps ahead, they will have it too. That's why mana becomes important, because then you can, you know, those normal eyes can decide the game in the end. They are cheaper, and if your opponent doesn't have the mana, it's basically 2 mana hard counter spell instead of 3. Oh boy, look at this hand. I mean, I think I can tap 1 point of mana. We are going all in again, guys. Sometimes they have flashback. So I think they will go for Helix, but I don't want to risk that. There's something super weird that they somehow play that takes it back. Because this is a game winner. Let's just make sure it's not there. And we'll probably crack the lantern, draw a card, and see what we get for the next turn. We want to keep playing lands. We are falling behind on lands a little bit. Honk. At some point they need to start casting Revelations. And it's 7 mana. It is pretty expensive. So then you spend 3 mana to counter it. Then they counterspell your counterspell, and then you normalize because they already paid like 10 mana. And they don't have 13. So that's the plan. Oh, the plan. Wait. Can I please count your mana? Because oh, do you see what I mean? Do you see what I freaking mean? Oh, the moment of pure happiness, joy. Oh, I will pay, thank you. You want to waste your counter spells doing nothing? Oh, this is how you get them, man. This is how you get them. Alright, so we got 1 revelation. Now we probably need 3 steps ahead into normalize. This is why we have exactly 5 mana right now. And by the way, if they play... This is the card I don't like, and this is why this matchup can be really hard. Because you don't want to counter it, but you also don't want it in the board. So I really don't want to counter it, but man, this is 2 extra mana. Absolutely massive advantage. I'm very glad that they burned a counter spell. That means, of course, we are not playing anything on this turn. I think we will go for the lantern, honestly. Let's go. Let's take the card. Now we are 1 counter spell less. Or behind, but I think it should be fine. They cannot really cast too much. It was important because they really wanted to force engagement on this turn when they had normalize. You know, it's only for 1 turn, so if they can use it, they are ahead. Now they just wasted one of the good cards. And we still keep our 4 counter spells because we traded this for a normal counter spell. I think we need Captain Marvel to win. So if I play this, they will just tap us. And this is so hard to play. Like, just so you know, because it seems like we have insane levels of mana, and we are just not playing our win con, right? I play this, then they counter, and what? Like, I need to counter it then. And then we'll be super tapped, we'll not even play Ancestral Recall, it's just all around bad. Oh, here's the turn, let's freaking go. So they can take 4 mana from those, that's so annoying. This really helps them. And imagine you just paid like 8 mana for Emeritus into normalize or something. And that would be a disaster. Here's your favorite counter spell. I would love to draw cards, but I'm not sure if we can. 5 mana? You know what? We are fully untapped and our opponent is on the offensive and the stones are already tapped. I think we can risk it. I will gladly pay manually. I'm so happy it asked me. Very good. By the way, remember this village? Imagine it's in the game. And we'll discard Split Up. They don't play Shiko, but you have still like small chance, and they have Biblioplex. So another threat that we'll have to answer at some point. Man, this deck is so strong. Like, I personally think it's just the best control right now. It's insane, like on every way. It just has super tons of mana, counter spells, and Revelation is exactly everything control needs. Life gain, card advantage, and win con. It's just all in one. Defeats are also very good to answer basically everything. I'm considering playing Emeritus now, but it's really heavy tap. We won't get better turn than this. It might be a losing play, but I will still go for it. And we'll wait until they target with ward. So the point is that there is a chance that Normalize can hit whatever they will use. They have exactly 4 mana, so it's Get Lost and Ward. So that just... well, this is what it is. At least we are getting the cards. We'll have to discard, but it's fine. Trove is good. Trove is good. We could play... oh, it's end step. Is it? Alright, they played it at the end step. And now it's this. And what is the second card? I really want the land. But Erode is for this, so I think we still have to play to get rid of the land. Because all of the other cards are crucial. Okay, this is the big turn. They will swing, they will attack, they will do everything. And I really hope we can survive it. That was second, right? And they're half deck, so they should have between 2 and 3 on average. So there is a chance then that this will survive. I'm really not sure, but we'll see, we'll see. Trove is very important, but also really hard to keep up. You know, inevitable defeat is uncounterable. And this is our weak turn. We absolutely do not pay extra. We just go bare minimum to survive. They have 8 mana total. This is a mana battle. And see, I think we missed 1 or 2 lands. You will see how insane difference it makes. I think we are falling off. I can counter this, but I see we need 1 extra mana. This is what I told you that I can just counter it. This is what I told you that I don't want to play Emeritus because it might be game losing play. This is exactly why. And now they out counter us by 1 because we tapped 6 mana on this turn. That's a weird tap, but I think they still win. That's not blue mana. Where's their blue mana, bro? Because for counter spells you need the blue one. They have this one, but they're not tapping it. Are you serious? Ugh. By the way, what the hell is this tap? Doesn't matter, auto tapper wins anyway, but not good. Not good. We will be at literal 1. I'll tell you guys, it's... Huh? Did they counter the wrong spell? Wait, like they should counter our thing, we could not pay 3. Did they tap their... I think they targeted their own 3 steps ahead because they didn't know which one is ours and which one is theirs. And I think they countered their own spell. I don't know, but that's the only explanation I have here. What the hell happened there, man? Oh, man. Okay, we are going for this. Why? Because of the Trove. Nothing else. Okay, this is important. I know you want the win con, but I'm not sure if we can. I want this and this. I can still draw the rest. I think this is the play. I'm doing it literally to live game. Because 7 is so much more than 5. Bro, I don't know what happened. You can watch the replay. I think they had to target the wrong thing. Like, this is the only idea I have. 2 damage. Fine. Fine. Because if they don't pump, this offsets it fully. We could cast it already, but we want to get the maximum life gain. Okay, this is actually these. How many? 18 only? A little bit on the low side. Okay, with this we should hit Captain Marvel. We can always shuffle. Oh man, we can actually use the waterbend thing for the last turns. Are you here, Captain? Nope. You're the captain. If you know this reference, you're an OG. Trove, and again into stock up. Seems good. Seems good. They will try to kill with this. That means we get more life gain. See, this fully offsets the Biblioplex forever. That means they need to invest more. I would love to play this, but it's a little bit of a heavy tap. We already tapped for this turn a lot. It's for the next turn, guys. It's for the next turn. We have hard counter spell into double support counter spell, so I don't think they can sneak big spell. That's fine. Only 2. Every time we are getting ahead. I could erode it right now. It's 1 mana. This is why I'm playing it. They also don't have basics. So they are not getting anything back. They lose a land here permanently. I know I could do it before, but it's too risky. I can survive this 2 damage, but I cannot survive, you know, the bigger stuff. Now I can play this and start going our way back to 20. This is kinda heavy tap, man. But we will go for it. Helix. And now we can live gain with both, because we already cast the spell. This is how you beat the best freaking control in Standard. Guys, I think this game deserves a like and subscribe, and tell me if you liked it, because I love control mirrors, and this one was, in my opinion, one of the better ones we've played, maybe even this year. This was really clutch, and man, this is like full showcase how to win with control against control. I hope you liked it. So guys, I wanted this outro to be super short because the video was kinda long and it will be pretty late, but there's few things I really want to talk about. First, Potioner's Trove. I think this card is insanely cool and we'll be playing it more. Man, it reminds me of Tablet, like something for 3 mana that nobody pays attention, and suddenly it just turns out to be really good. Tablet gives you extra mana and extra tempo, this gives you a full stabilization. Man, getting 2 life per spell, and let's be honest, your whole deck triggers it, is kinda insane. You have seen that against Biblioplex, it just saved us. We never needed to answer it, literally thanks to this card. So that's the first thing. It seems amazing and it's probably the favorite part of the whole deck for me. Second, that this deck indeed got to top 400, 23rd rank specifically. You have stats on the screen, those are not my stats, but you know, they show that this deck actually really went to the top, and that's interesting to me because this version is not exactly the usual one, and I will tell you my honest experience after playing with this. Why I liked some of the things, especially the Trove and Captain Marvel. I think those are great additions. I didn't like the whole deck too much. I'm still I know Erode generally is a great card, but for me, giving this one land, I just want my Get Lost. So I would personally play more Get Lost, and I like the Lantern, it helped us so much. And you know, split ups, Day of Judgment, absolutely fair. With amount of aggro, it's all good with removal. However, Spirit Water Revival, I never really use it for this water bend effect, and as a draw engine, it is worse than stock up. So I would just probably switch 2 of them into 4 stock ups, and I would probably add a little bit of extra draw, like maybe 1 or 2 Marang, something extra, because it feels that sometimes we cannot chain value, and with the Troves, you actually have more mana than usually, so you want to play more spells. Emeritus is a little bit clunky, it's not my favorite finisher, I like Captain Marvel more, but of course, when you get those 3 cards, it kinda helps you with this value. So, you know, a little bit of a different style, not exactly I like super heavy control, but, you know, this went to the top, so just giving you my impressions. I would probably play a bit modified versions of this, and maybe we could go double Demolition Field and double Hamlet. I think having single one in the whole deck is a little bit risky, because this Basing Sec can get you, and if somehow it's at literally 10 bottom cards, well, you play a game without Hamlet. Demolition Field, I guess, kind of does it, but I would probably try 2 and 2 and see how it feels. I love the addition of Agna Qel'a. That's exactly the way you said, and this really helps you in the longer game, so that offsets a little bit, you know, the lack of value. And here in this deck we also play 24 lands, which is very ambitious, because we have Troves, which are 3 mana rocks basically, and we also have the Lantern that can cycle itself, so you know, in a way you will get to this realistic like 25, 26 with all the extra, but sometimes I couldn't curve out to 3 mana, so that's something I've noticed after playing with the deck. So here it is, I really hope you enjoyed it. I felt like I need to make this outro a little bit longer because there are so many important, like very important things that we need to talk about. So if you enjoyed it, tell me in the comments. I hope it was fun, and thank you to all amazing patrons for supporting the content so we can have epic, amazing games. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys for being part of the channel, and that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow. With